Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am coming to you today live and remote from Northwest Oklahoma City. We have a very special celebration that we're going to be doing in our meeting today. We are actually going to be graduating our first minority real estate investors class. We have a group of individuals that have stayed with me over the last few months that have completed the foundation series. And so I want to recognize those individuals today, and I want to talk about a new transition that we're getting ready to make in the real estate millionaires format. So I'm going to give a few more minutes here for a few more people to get on, and then we're going to get started. Yeah. It's good to see everybody. I got about 14 of you already on. Excited to see everybody. So let's get this party started. So let's start off. I want to talk a little bit about, hold on here, make sure, yeah. Talk a little bit about Black Lives Matters. Of course, we've heard there's been another shooting today. Individual was shot in the back. The struggle continues, my brothers and sisters. It just seems like every week we hear more and more about what's happening in our society, and it just doesn't seem to be any end. And so until Black Lives Matter, all lives will not matter. So we'll continue with the struggle. Black Lives Matter, baby. So also got a little racism here. I want to throw in on you, make sure everybody understands this whole idea around investing. Now, if you work for your boss, you're an employee, and employees make their bosses rich, right? If you have a loan at the bank and you're a debtor makes the banks rich. If you're a consumer, you're out here just buying up a bunch of cars and clothes and everything else, guess what? You are making those businesses rich. But here's where you want to be. You want to be an investor because investors make themselves rich. And that's what we are, baby. Minority real estate investors. We out here making that money. We out here looking for a rental property so that we can get passive income on a monthly basis. And there's a way to do that. And the individuals that are on this phone today and others that may not be on the phone today over the last few months have learned the basics, have learned the foundations of what it takes to be a real estate investor. Not only that, to be a millionaire real estate investor. And that's not saying you're going to be a millionaire overnight. It just takes time, but you can do it if you'll apply the things that I've taught you over the last few weeks. So let's talk a little bit about our agenda today. We are going to celebrate the first completed class, minority real estate investors. And then I'm going to introduce a new foundation series that we're going to be starting on October the 5th. And that's going to be a new class, the stuff that you guys have gone over. I'm taking another class through that, but I'm also going to be going into more details in that class. But then I'm also going to be introducing my advanced real estate class, and that's going to be starting on October the 8th on a Thursday. So I'll be having 2 classes going every week. I'll do another foundations class that'll be on Mondays, and then we'll turn right around and do the advanced class on those Thursdays. So let's talk about where we've been over the last few months. We've made some progress. We've done some things, and I'm very excited about all of you all that have stayed with me during this. I know sometimes I've been a little difficult. I've been tough on you, but I only wanted to see you grow. So we had our first class back on April 14, 2020. Look at that. Look how long we've been at it, over 4 months. I started with 37 students. And of those 37 students, only 20 of them had what it takes to hang in there and to complete the foundations. And those are the 20 that I'm going to be recognizing today. Over those few months, we've had 8 analysis quizzes that were completed. Most of you completed those. I gave you credit even if you tried. We had 8 real-time sessions on Thursdays that we completed. And so those is where we actually went out. I showed you my properties. We got detailed and you got to get down and dirty. In fact, we had a couple that we went out and met a couple on my properties, and you guys got to see firsthand what I was doing in the rehab projects, and got to understand what the costs that are associated when you're rehabbing a property, and this and all the holding costs, etc. So it was good to be able to get out and get your hands out there a little bit. But the next evolution of this thing, we're really going to get serious. Also, during our millionaire journey, we completed some books. We had several books that we completed. Some of you all will remember me hammering you about, hey, how come you ain't read the books? And, you know, I need to get some feedback on the books. I mean, man, I don't have time to read. You know what? If you're not green and growing, then you're ripe and rotten. If you're not willing to dedicate yourself to reading, you're never going to be successful in this business. So that's why I push reading and reading the right book so you can have a good foundation understanding of what you're doing. So those are the books that we went through. Congratulations to all of my students out there that have made the trek over the last few months. You are to be congratulated. And so without further ado, I want to name the recipients of the award that you're going to be given. I'll be sending out a certificate to each one of you. I believe I have your emails, each one of you, and we'll get those out to you. But I want to recognize you here in a few. And so here is the curriculum that we completed in our foundation series, right? So we talked about what's my whole rationale behind having a minority real estate investors. And so I go through my rationale. We talked about the 5 ways that we get paid. I taught you how to set your goals, how to analyze deals. We did a lot of analyzation on a lot of different deals. Taught you a little bit how to find deals, how to get tenants in there, attracting the right tenants, and then managing your real estate property. But I also taught you a lot of other stuff over the 4 months. But these, in my mind, are the foundations of what it's going to take for you to be a successful minority millionaire real estate investor. So again, I want to say hats off, congratulations to those of you that stuck in there with me and you made it happen. So here's a list of the individuals that made it happen. We got Ken Johnson out of Oklahoma City. Congratulations, Ken. David Parker, Oklahoma City. Congratulations to you, David. Richard Cudjoe, Leanne McIntyre, Aaron Pryor from Chicago, Illinois. We got Tina Smith, Oklahoma City. Tiffany Walker, Oklahoma City. Kenneth Nolan, Oklahoma City. Michael Young, Larry Clemens out there in Jacksonville, Florida. David Taylor, Oklahoma City. Aaron Coffer, Naptown, baby, representing in the house. Don Johnson, Oklahoma City. Dietrich Tyson, Oklahoma City. Gabriel Houston, Oklahoma City. Ricky Bly, Oklahoma City. Christina West, Oklahoma City. Darren Lampkin, Oklahoma City. Eric Hardaway, Oklahoma City. And Roxanne Whitley representing Naptown. Now, if I got any of these names spelled wrong, I need you to notify me and let me know. I tried my best to go back and make sure I got all the names spelled correctly, because when I produce your certificates, I want to make sure I got that right. So congratulations, job well done. You guys put up with me over the last few months, and now I am graduating you. So congratulations. All right, now let's talk about where we're going. We talked about where we've been, what we completed. Now, where are we going, Mr. Ray? What are we going to do next? Here we go. So I got some new classes starting in October. So for the rest of the month in August and September, I'm just going to be continue having the meetings. We'll continue. I'll have some good topics that we'll be discussing. But starting in October, we're going to be starting 2 new series. And these are all pay-per-view series, right? We're going to be charging $30 a month for you to be part of this. Now, I've given away a lot of free information. I've given away all of my time to you guys, but now it's time for me to go to pay-per-view. I'm shifting this thing to another level. I'm going to be taking this thing out, not only in Oklahoma, but nationally. And so I am going to be all pay-per-view starting in October. And if it's not worth $30 a month to you, then hey, that says a lot about the information that I'm sharing. So the foundations class, we'll be starting a new foundations class starting on October 5th at 7 o'clock. I've already got a few members signed up for that. And then the advanced class will be starting at on October the 8th, again, 7 p.m. That one also will be $30 a month. So let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be expecting in these advanced classes, right? So we already know what the foundation class is. I just talked to you about what that is. And so it's an 8-week session that we're going to go through, and I'm going to teach the fundamentals, the foundations of how to be a minority real estate millionaire. Now, let's talk about the advanced class. The advanced class, we're taking it to another level, baby. And so these are some of the subject matters. Now, I haven't finalized all of this because I'm going to allow the class to also have some input on the subject matter that we're going to be doing over the next few months after when we start in October. But my thinking is I want to show you guys how to finance real estate deals. I want to talk a little bit. People have asked me about wholesaling. Well, how do you wholesale? How do you find wholesale deals? I'm going to talk about how to wholesale. We're going to talk about flipping real estate. We're going to talk. I'm going to teach you how to buy foreclosures and where do you go to buy the foreclosures and pre-foreclosures, right? I'm going to talk to you about how to minimize your taxes and your insurance on your rental properties. I'm going to show you how if you had the money, I'm going to show you how to build a real estate portfolio in 5 years. Now, it won't be $1 million real estate portfolio. Well, it could be. If you got $100,000, I can show you how to build $1 million real estate portfolio in the next 5 years. But most of you ain't got $100,000 sitting around. I understand that, but I'm going to give you the blueprint on how to make that happen. Then we'll talk a little bit about inspecting properties. Right? So when you go out and you buy a property, you need to know what to look for and to know and estimate what the costs are going to be, maybe to repair and rehab that property. And then we'll also talk a little bit about selecting and managing contractors, which is very, very key when we're talking about real estate investing in rental property. So that's what the advanced class in my mind looks like right now. But it's still evolving. So I got a whole nother month to put a little meat around this and to develop a class that I really believe is going to help you take your minority real estate investment to the next level. So let's talk a little bit more about what the advanced class is going to be doing. So advanced members are also going to be invited to the Foundation Series class on Monday. So you get double. So you can attend the Monday classes and the Thursday classes. And be assured, when I went through the Foundation Series with you the first time, when I go back this second time, I'm going to be adding a little bit more meat. So some of you all want to be involved in that, but you'll be able to get that for free. Well, I say for free. You're going to pay the $30 for the advanced class, but you get to get the foundations class for free for part with that $30. Advanced members will also participate on my on-site property evaluations. And so as I'm going out buying property and I'm still in the acquisition mode, you guys are going to be invited out to me. You're going to go out with me. We're going to be measuring. We're going to be developing what the construction is going to need to be on those properties. We'll do estimates, and I mean, we're going to do the whole nine. You're going to get soup to nuts on how I go about evaluating properties and how I rehab properties. So that's all going to be hands-on. Advanced members also, you have unlimited access to me, right? Coaching, mentoring, all that. You can call me, you can text me, you got questions, you have unlimited access. You can't waste my time now. You gotta, if we got something we need to talk about, I need you to be prepared. I need you to be ready to discuss. Hey, I'm Mr. Ray, I just want to call and talk to you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the tree. No, we're not doing that. And we're not talking real estate. Now, I'm not saying we ain't gonna be socializing, but I'm saying, just be mindful of my time, and I'll give you unlimited access to me. Advanced members will also participate in a real estate investment opportunities, right? So one of the things I've been thinking about, a lot of people have been talking about, man, I just don't have funds. I don't know how, I'm going to ever get started in this game. I'm trying to save. Well, I'm going to be developing some investment opportunities for members that's in my class to be involved. So I'll be looking for properties that we can go in, that maybe we can flip, turn some money. So you'll be given the opportunity, if I'm gonna buy a house to flip or something like that. If you want to invest in that, then whatever percentage that you invested in that, that's the percentage return that you'll be on. So I haven't fleshed all that out yet, but what I'm thinking is that there's going to be some opportunities. Of course, I can do all this myself. I got the money to do it myself, but I want to open it up and I want to start investing in you and give you an opportunity to participate in some of these investments. And then you'll be able to walk along with me, see how I'm rehabbing the house, how we put it up for sale, the whole nine yards. Everything's going to be open. And then again, members are going to have unlimited access to all my YouTube videos. My YouTube videos are going to be going private, right? After October, we're taking them private. Only people that are in the group will be allowed access to the YouTube video log that I have out there. So if you're currently subscribing to my YouTube channel, you have complete access to all the videos that we have. Going forward, I will be removing the critical YouTube videos from there, and they'll only be available to members that are part of either the foundations group or they're on the advanced team. So, all right, so how do you sign up for classes, Mr. Ray? How are we going to do this? Okay, so what you need to do is you need to notify me via email or text prior to October 1 to let me know that you're in, right? You're in, you're ready to go. The $30 fee will be due first of every month on the 1st. So you send me your payment. All payments will be received electronically, either PayPal or through Cash App. So October 1 rolls around, you send your payment, and you start getting all the invites to all the meetings, and you also have access to the YouTube. If I don't receive that, then you will not be able to, I won't be sending those out to you. So we're going to be closing this thing down a little bit. The other thing is a student can cancel at any time. You feel like, hey, that's not for me, I want out. You can decide, hey, next month I'm out. Don't send me your money. You won't receive anything else from me, right? I'll still be here to help you, support you if you got questions along your real estate journey. Of course, everything comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Let's say October 1, you get in there and you say, man, I ain't getting the value of what I thought I was supposed to be getting in this, Mr. Ray. I'm gonna need that $30 back. No problem. You got it, baby. Here you go. Because I'm not here to, to try to take advantage of anyone, but I am want to make sure that people are serious about taking this thing to the next level. So that's where we are on that. How to sign up. All right, questions. Here we go. Let's open it up. Anybody got any questions about where we're doing, where we're going, or what's happening with the minority real estate investors? Let's hear from you.
Hey, Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Got a quick question. Can you talk about, can you kind of go over again the changes you're planning to make to the foundations course?
Okay. Yeah. So when you talk about the foundations course here, so what I'm going to do is, so that was my first pass, Dave. So when we talk about like let's say week 3, how to set real estate goals, right? When I talk about how to set real estate goals, I'm going to go into a little bit more detail than I did initially because, again, it's my first pass through. I've learned some things. So now I can go back and really hone in and help people really set their goals. And that particular lesson may take 2 weeks, right? It may take 2 weeks to get that done. So I want to be very, very thorough when I go back and redo these foundations classes. Does that help, David?
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
This is Roxanne. I have a question.
Yes, Roxanne.
Now, you talked about you was going to have the hands-on, we're actually going in with you and all this. Will you be videotaping any of that for your people who are not in Oklahoma?
Absolutely. I will have videotapes of all of the on-site things that we do here in Oklahoma.
Okay, good.
What else? Anybody got other questions? I see I got a couple of my newbies that are signed up for the foundations class. Rachel, I see you out there, and Polly, I see you. Those are 2 that's going to be starting the new foundations. Everybody else on the line is pretty much gone through. I've already gone through the foundations, so I got a couple more people that are very interested in signing up. So the foundations class may be a very small class, but it may be bigger if the individuals that are in the advanced class participate in the foundations class, which I would encourage you to do, again, because I'm going to be giving some additional new information that I didn't give on the first pass.
One more quick question. I assume since you're charging now and some of the changes that you'll be doing, if we know of some other folks that are interested and that might want to join, can we, is there a way we can send them information about joining or anything like that?
Absolutely, absolutely. Just send them my way. I'll send them the information. In fact, when I send you guys out, when I send out the certificates of completion for the foundation class, I will also include a flyer and all the information around what's going to be in the foundation class and the advanced class. So I will get that out to you, Dave. Any other questions? I need some feedback too. Say, Ray, man, you crazy. Ain't nobody gonna pay no $30 to hear you talking to them about some real estate. Let me know, man. If you guys saying, this thing ain't worth it, man. I want your feedback.
I'm looking forward to it because I want to know more about this foreclosure deal and how I can find them before they get to the realtors that want to sell it. So I'm excited for it.
Good.
I definitely think it's worth $30.
I'm kind of thinking that too. You know, I'm like, that's $1 a day. And I know most of us throw away $1 a day, if not more. And again, it's not about the money, but what it does, it shows me that you're invested, right? That you're willing to, there is some value here in what I'm presenting. And at the end of the day, you're probably going to be getting a lot of it back because I like to do little things where I reward you for people doing a good job. So I'm thinking about there's going to be some fun stuff we're going to do. You know, if it wasn't for this virus, man, I could be getting us together. We could be doing stuff, but we're still going to try to do it within the confines of what's going on with the virus. We're still going to be getting together, doing some things so that I can give you guys some real good hands-on learning experience in this real estate game. What else? Questions, concerns? Let's see.
Oh, Mr. Ray.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So
are you saying that you're gonna have 2 classes a
Going
week
at the same time.
at the same time?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I have the foundations class. Again, if you sign up for the advanced class, you get the foundations class as a bonus, right? And we're going to be going into more details in the foundation class. So on Mondays will be the foundations class. On Thursdays will be the advanced class. Now in the advanced class, we'll probably also be doing some deep dive stuff on Thursdays too.
Okay. And then if we're doing advanced, then we still pay just pay before October 1st, and just pay monthly to whatever the method of payment.
Yeah, PayPal or Cash App. So
Okay.
you just pay that one monthly fee, and then as part of the advanced class, then you get both classes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So now I think that is worth it as well, for sure, and that I mean it's reasonable with the price, and I like how you have it organized for you to just starting out. I mean, it seemed it was worth tuning in all this time, and then I think that like you were saying, you're gonna critique and just get better at teaching, as you move forward.
Yeah,
So. Man,
yeah.
I think it's good.
And you guys are helping me also. So the feedback that you give me, that's very, very appreciated. Let's see here. Anybody else got anything?
I do have.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. I was wondering, will the pastor be joining us in the advanced class?
Pastor Josh?
No, the Reverend.
Ah, y'all want the Reverend? Oh yeah, we gonna bring Reverend Real Estate. He's coming. He's coming. No doubt about it. In fact, he might even be signing up. I'm gonna need to get his $30 too to get him signed up there because he needs a little bit of attention. Yeah, the Reverend will be making an appearance.
One more quick question. Is this the last meeting before October?
Oh no, I'm still doing my regular Monday meeting because I still got some more info. So everything is going to be free. I'm still going to be doing deep dive Thursdays because I still want to show you guys the projects that I haven't that I just recently completed. So Thursday we're still going to be doing deep dive. We're still going to be doing everything up until we start the new sessions in October. So the rest of August and the rest of September, I'll still be having the free sessions. And we're going to be doing some good stuff over the next month too, just getting people excited about, what we're going to be doing this fall. But yeah, so we'll have another meeting this Thursday, and we'll still have our Monday meetings. But I still got some more material I want to cover.
Mr. Ray, can you be able to give the link to your YouTube channel? Because I'll try to look it up. Sometimes it just pops up, but then I have a hard time finding it. When I put your name in there, it's just not. I haven't able to.
All right, so let's go right now. Let's do something right now. Make sure everybody can get to my YouTube channel. All right, so in fact, hold on, let me do this. All right, so when you go to YouTube, you gotta see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, and do a search. Do a search, Mr. Ray's Real Estate, right? Let's see if it comes up. I may not be well known enough for it to come up, right?
Yeah, a lot of other stuff pops up.
All right. So what I'll do, if you can't, okay, here it come up right here, Mr. Ray's Minority Real Estate.
Yeah.
When you put in OKC, it comes up, right? And so you click on that, and so then turn that off. And then you go and you subscribe. Where's my subscription at down here? Right. So I think this is subscription. No. Somebody might help me. There's a subscription button somewhere. Oh,
When you have analytics, you should say subscription.
yeah. So here's subscription here. And then you can manage them. And so once you click on mine, I think you can, let's go back here. So from here, you ought to be able to,
Yeah, right?
yeah.
On your page where it says analytics, they'll have a subscribe button there.
Oh, they'll have one, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get that, Ken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. And so again, when I go to, so here's my library of my videos, right? So I got all these videos here. All this stuff is out there for free. Any and everybody can have. So I'm gonna take some of them down, like you know, how to find real estate, you know, how to analyze real estate, all those type things. I'm gonna take off, and you're gonna have to again be part of the foundations class, or you're gonna have to be part of the advanced class in order to see it. Now, some of these other videos I'll leave out there, but the ones that have to do with the real teaching, we're gonna make those private, and they're only gonna be available for those that are gonna be a part of the group moving forward in October.
So here's a question, and maybe just me. When I click on subscribe, do I just go in and I'm signing up?
Yeah, so you subscribing to my channel, which means now it becomes part of your, when you look at your subscriptions, like over here on the right, you see my subscriptions.
Gotcha. Okay, got it.
It'll come up. These are the guys that I'm subscribed to over here.
Okay, got it.
What else? Any other questions?
Yes, sir. One more question. So I do these Zoom videos. Is going to be, each one of those are going to be uploaded to your channel moving forward?
It'll be going forward. They're going to be uploaded to the private channel, and you will have access. I'll show you how to get access to the private channels. Right?
Because that's my issue is I work in the evening sometimes, and or a lot of times, and then sometimes I can't tune in. Sometimes I can, but sometimes I'm in the middle of something. So I'd like to still watch it if I can't tune in.
Yeah, absolutely. You will have access to that. So I will, after we complete every class, I'll get those uploaded, and you'll be able to go in and look at those in the private area of my YouTube.
Okay.
What else? Any other questions? Got about 3 more minutes left if you guys got any questions. Again, we're still going to be meeting for the next few weeks. So if you guys got any questions, again, you can hit me up, text me, or you can just ask them when we're on the call. I'm excited, man. I really am. I think this is going to be this is going to be some good stuff. I got some good things lined up, some good topics. I might even be bringing in some guest speakers. I don't know exactly where this is going, but I do know that it's going to be relevant. It's going to be of value if you'll hang in there, if you apply the things that we're talking about here. And we'll be helping each other, right? Steel sharpens steel. So as we share information, we all are going to get better. anything else before we close it out here? And again, if I spelled your name wrong, make sure you send me a text or an email so I can get your name right on your certificate. And then also make sure that you let me know whether you're in or out as we move into October. Aaron, I got your message. I'm gonna hit you back up here when we get off this call. Anything else before we leave? All right. Thank you all for your participation today. We'll be here on Thursday. I figured out how to do those videos, right? So now I got them figured out. So we're going to show the before and after on the 2 properties that I just rehabbed. So we'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a great day.
All right, Mr. Ray.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
See ya.